Another 10-minute motivational shit. Yes, Vincent, I know you don't like this. You don't have to watch it. Have you ever felt like the floater friend? Or are you the floater friend? Personally, I have. I am. And to explain what the floater friend is, the floater friend is someone who you always see hanging out with people. But when he's by himself, he is always by himself. Like, for me, when I used to hang out with my mates and we go to Hull, we'd always be having fun. But I walked away. No one would follow me. When I wanted to just have my own fun time, I'd be bullied by my friends, I'd be taken the piss out of for no reason. I was a floater friend. I was kind of just there. I was around people and I felt lonely. And you may feel that too. Floater friends are people you gotta watch out for. Maybe it's your friend who is hilarious all the time. Ask him how he is. Ask him how he is. I had a friend, and I don't talk about it much, so I'm not going to mention his name. But he killed himself. He ended his life because he didn't feel like anyone loved him. He wrote a note saying, "Thanks for fuck all," which hurt because I loved him. He had an abusive father, an abusive mother. People didn't love him. I loved him. Not in a gay way, but like a brother type way. I loved him like a brother. And he ended himself because no one cared enough for him. And that hurt. And now I feel like I'm in the same position. I feel like I'm a friend to everyone, but no one's my friend. I can't walk off one day and people will follow me going, hi Sonny. People do that as a joke. I go to school, people take the piss. I know people don't like me. I'm not an idiot. I know people don't like me. And maybe that's the same for you, right? Maybe you're around everyone and you're supposed to be happy, right? You're supposed to be smiling, everyone's supposed to be happy. Everything's great at home, right? You go home, your mum, your dad, you love you. Maybe your mum's divorced, like mine. Maybe you live with your dad right now, like me. But you're still not happy. You're the floater friend. You're the floater sibling. Maybe this is young sibling core. We're always going to be known as the spoiled one. But we're still the floater friend. We are everywhere but nowhere. We are loved by none and liked by so many. Me and you, we're the floater friends. We need to look out for each other. We need to find new friends, but it's hard, isn't it? It's hard finding a new friend. How am I supposed to just leave my friend group and find new people to talk to? I can't do that. Do you know what that could do to me? It sounds selfish, doesn't it? It sounds selfish for yourself. You're being selfish for yourself. How does that make sense? It does though. Just listen. You're making yourself upset and depressed every single day and night, evening, in the morning. You check your phone, you send everyone a streak. Who's sending you a streak if you didn't send them one? Now I have a good mate, best mate. I'm just gonna call him Skelly. I love you if you ever watch this far. But he's my friend, but he lives all the way down south. Well, not all the way down south, but he lives far enough away where I'm not gonna see him very often. But the people I live, where I go to school, everyone likes me, but no one loves me. I'm the floater friend. You're the floater friends. You Maybe not. Maybe this doesn't relate to you at all. But maybe it could help you realise you're doing this to someone else. You ever have that friends that everyone bullies, and you ever think, should I ask how they're feeling? Because how are they feeling? If I were to ask you one day, if I saw you in person and I asked you, oh, how's I'm gonna use a random name. How's David? You're gonna say, he's good. Busy? You don't know what's going on at home. You don't know what's going on for my life. We're the float of friends. We're walking around, having a blast of a time, but we're not. We're smiling with no eyes. It sounds corny as hell. I know it fucking does. It's hard to express your emotions, isn't it? It really fucking is. And that could be because your parents or your dad told you gotta man up. Or maybe they didn't. Maybe you just internalized it and thought, oh, it's fucking gay to show emotion. It's not. I show emotion all the time. Not to people in school, obviously. Selfish. Selfish again. I'm contradicting myself every time I speak. Because I'm the floater friend. The reason why I'm not happy in life is because of my own personal shit. And the reason why you're not happy in life is because of your own personal shit. And notice how I don't say personal stuff or personal life. I'm swearing because it has power. We have our own shit to deal with. But no one there is to help. We need to change friend groups, but we can't because that's selfish. But that's also selfish on us. Why aren't we changing friend groups? Why aren't we? Now, there's not very much moral of the story. It's mainly just to make it feel relatable. But why? Why is this happening? Why are we pushing ourselves and forcing ourselves to be liked by others? I mean, I've read books, right? I've read Courage to be Disliked. All bullshit. It's all by the TikTok shop. Books aren't gonna help you fix you. A therapist isn't gonna help you fix you. You have to start. Maybe antidepressants work for you, right? Maybe Adderall to help you simmer down your ADHD or whatever you have. Drugs, talking, emotion, they don't fix your brain. You fix your brain. Now, you can use whatever methods you want, but you have to start yourself. We're the float of friends. We look out for ourselves, and at the end of the day, we have no one but ourselves. Sure, people can give me motivational talks saying, are you okay, Sonny? Yes. I'm feeling great. But I'm not. I feel awful. I feel wonky, you know? I feel uneven. Maybe you do too as well. We're the floater friends. I have to emphasize that. We're walking around with no one, yet everyone's there. We're hearing so many compliments, or maybe none, but we're not feeling them. Someone tells me I'm pretty, I look at myself in the mirror and I smash that fucking glass. Because, what do you mean I'm handsome? In what way? I don't find myself handsome. Sure, we find ourselves ugly, but we do. We're the float of friends. Now, I'm sorry if you're watching this and you're expecting a motivational talk saying, yes. Okay, what's the big moral story? There is no moral of the story. We have to help ourselves. And that's the end of it. We can't start without helping ourselves. Maybe you need my talks, or maybe you need someone else's talks, or maybe you need no one. Maybe you'll figure this out on yourself. We're the float of friends. We look out for ourselves. And if you got this far, pop a follow, maybe a repost. It helps out a ton. Thank you.